I am saying today in this video that I think racism isn't real, and I think that no one is racist. That's my perspective. Let's jump into it. Hey guys, I'm Naldo, the host of the Alternative Perspectives podcast. Remember, we all live this one life, but we see things from different perspectives. We're going to start off by reading the dictionary definition of racism and racism. A belief or doctrine that inherent differences among the various human racial groups determine cultural or individual achievement, usually involving the idea that one's own race is superior and has the right to dominate others, or that a particular racial group is inferior to the others. Another definition of racism: hatred or intolerance of another race or other races. Alright? Racist. A person who believes in racism. Well, obviously, right? I guess. The doctrine that one's own racial group is superior, or that a particular racial group is inferior to the others. Alright? Now, what I will say, those people really exist. There are people like that. But what I think, in my opinion, and from my perspective, that's just a nice term they use for this situation. These people, they portray some particular characteristics. And here what it is insecurity and weakness. Now, if we were to just call it as it is, we say, instead of calling somebody a racist, we just say you are insecure and you are weak. That's it. Because some people, it might be easy for them to sleep at night when they say, well, if they have those kind of thoughts, they say, well, I really like them and I don't think that they should get the same things I have, or they should be above me. And people just call me racist, but so are a small thing. People like that. It will have people like that. But if you tell them, hey, you are insecure and you are weak, they're going to have a much more difficult time lying down and accepting that. We have insecure weaklings. So I think we should replace racist with that. And racism, I don't know, we got to get a name for that one. I just saying, I don't know. Or you could probably come up with a name and put it in the comments below. What will we replace racism with? Hit me up. Let me know. I want to see some suggestions. I want to draw a reference. Let me give you an example. In the Caribbean, a man who have plenty of women, we just call them callous. Right? Man are callous. In United States, England, or wherever else, we would say they are players. When really, truthfully and in fact, they are womanizers. If we were to call it as this, we see a man who is being unfaithful and living life on the wrong side. We were to say, oh, womanizer. Yeah, boy, you see, and you see womanizer. And men would think twice, because men wouldn't want that negative. But when you give these nice names, these names that they could take and flaunt it. I mean, flaunt it in the crowd, because obviously a man mightn't jump out and say a girl is in the wrong forum, right? Around his brethren. Man a girl's boy, man a player, whatever. Same thing with the racists and them. They might, in the little racist groups, I guess, in the Ku Klux Klan meeting, what do you call Indian Ku Klux Klan? Or a Negro Ku Klux Klan? Or a Chinese Ku Klux Klan? What's the name for them? I don't know. Anyhow, but yeah, they might probably be proud of that in their little forums. So if we take away those nice little names and call people insecure weaklings, womanizers, or whatever it may be, you want to bet people start to move a bit different, because they wouldn't want to seem weak. So they will now start to think things differently, hopefully. Or is it possible, and this I definitely want to hear from you, in the comments below, is it possible that there's no way to fix them? No matter what term you use, what you call them, is it that there's really no way to fix that or to get them to start to think differently? As I was saying, This all stems from a level of insecurity, meaning that what you would find is that they are threatened. And I think, in my opinion, that these people, whether the people of the same race or a different race, somebody who thinks like that, even if it's people of the same race, they will show their insecurities, no matter what they do, right? They wouldn't, if they feel threatened, because that's what it is, Most of the time is one set of people, or one person, or one set of people in a particular race, or they think that these other people shouldn't have what they have or shouldn't be above them or whatever the case may be. Now, if everybody were of one race, you would still see that kind of thing going on, but just in a different way. So the thing is, the problem is still there. The problem still exists. And it's because what it really is, insecurity and weakness, is that if you think, okay, these people are coming up, or this person is coming up and might be able to take what I have, you know what's going on? Let me work harder. You would never find somebody who's secure as a person being bothered by somebody else who's doing their thing. Never. Somebody who's fully secure will cheer on the person who's coming next to them and probably help them. So the thing is, these people are insecure and weak. And that is it. It's insecurity that drives them to drive that separation and try to keep down somebody else. So it's a serious thing. And I think that will cover things like racism, classism, colorism, and all these things. I really do expect you all to abolish the term racism or racist, but I was just putting a different perspective on it. So thanks again for viewing. Remember to hit that subscribe button. If you didn't like this video, double tap the dislike button. Hit it twice, because you really do like it. Hit the dislike button twice. If you like it, you could hit the like button 3 times just to show how much you like it, right? But remember to subscribe, share, and drop your comments below. I want to hear from you. It's the Alternative Perspective Podcast. I am Naldo, and remember, we can all watch something, but we will all see something different. Thanks again for viewing.